Good morning, everybody. It is January 22nd, and I came out to an ewe with stuff hanging out of her. And you can see right now she's pushing pretty hard. This is why it takes stomach to be a rancher or a farmer. And we'll see if she's going to stand up and show her hindquarters, because what she's been doing is she'll lay down, she'll push, she'll get up, she'll do a circle, she'll scratch the ground a little bit to refluff the hay, and then she'll lay back down and do it again. Okay, here we go. Ooh, she made some progress that time. There's a nose there now. So I don't know if YouTube will classify this as graphic and end up taking it down or not, but you can see hoofs and you can see a nose. I'm going to let this girl lay down and push one more time, and then I am going to go over there and help pull that baby out, even though she doesn't want me to. And once this girl pops, we will be left with between 6 and 10 who are due to lamb in the next 20 days. Let's see, she's pushing hard. Alright, we're going to go help her. I'm going to have to stop recording to be able to help her, but I'll quickly show you guys what I got for tools to enable me to help her more. Because sheep are so small, it's hard to fit your entire hand up in them. So I have this tool right here. It's got a pull cable. Hook the cable around the end of the hoofs. And then you can pull on the cable to snug it up, and then pull the cable and the stick together to help pull the baby. And so that's option one. And if mama decides to be non-cooperative, we've got essentially handcuffs for sheep. And so we'll put one hoof in here, the other hoof in here, one here and here, hook this string back up, and then she can't get up and run away from me while I'm pulling. So that's what I'm going to set out to do. Oh, look, Timber came back. Timber's been on an adventure for the last hour and a half. I don't see Frank anywhere, so she must have left him somewhere. But I got work to do. So I'll see if I can figure out how to edit 2 videos together when this is all over and get one posted. Well, it seems I should have given Mama more credit. Just as I come back around the corner with the tools, she had stood up and I noticed there wasn't as much hanging out of her. And you can see she's licking on a little white black-headed dorper. And so we can see she's still got stuff in there. She's most likely got another one. But baby's on the ground. I can see him breathing from here. Mama's licking on him, getting him cleaned up, helping him get off the ground. Baby's talking, so we know he's got clear airways. You can see baby wants to get up and get some food in his belly right away. Mama's doing the work. Mama's a good mom. When she came to us, she had a large baby with her that was about 3 weeks old, so I know she's capable. I just wasn't sure if she'd be capable of doing it by herself or if she needed help, but she has proved me wrong. I think I might just keep recording on this one and let you guys see just how long of a process all this is. So this is probably going to be a pretty long video. I've been out here for roughly 45 minutes before I started filming, so I think it's roughly 30 degrees or so. There's a light mist. Another weird January day here, but Mama's licking so much she had to yawn. So Mama's doing her thing licking. We got Annie, our girl who dropped twin rams a couple days ago, laying right next to her. This girl who's yet to lamb. That girl's part of our main group who's yet to ram. And so now this one is the last of our original flock left to lamb. Everybody else is from the acquisition we made in October and in June. And so that would be this dorper lamb here, who's coming up on about a year old. I've got another one just like her somewhere. Not sure if they're quite big enough to have been bred or not. And then I've got this Katahdin dorper ewe lamb, and there's another one about her same size right there. So those four are iffy. I don't know if they'll be pregnant or not. And then I've got this group of 6 white Katahdins who we picked up in October. They should be ready to start lambing here in a few days. And then my Barbados black belly here, who has been just such a rack of bones and sick since we've gotten her. It took us a long time to get her healthy to the point she even put on as much weight as she had, but you can still see her hips. She's really not healthy. I guess not healthy is not the right term, but I believe she was so malnourished when she was younger that she's never really going to get meaty. And I don't know if she's going to be capable of lambing or not. So, unfortunately, that's the sad life of animals when owners don't care properly. So you end up with malnourished animals who don't grow properly, ended up with stunted growths. And now they can't do what they're supposed to do of being able to have babies and reproduce. Yeah, baby crawling that way. That Timber just came back from her adventure. Oh, there's Frank. Come on, Frank! He can't remember how to get back in the fence. Big dummy can't remember if he goes 20 feet that way, he can fit through. So, that's what's going on this morning. We're going to shut up for a little while and we're just going to record this mama doing her work. Fives baby over here checking everybody out, wanting to see who the newbie is. Got wild turkeys in here scratching through the cow poop, eating bugs and eating seed that's left. They don't come near the sheep though because they know that Timber will have a nice snack out of them. Oh, we got a problem here now. Baby's over here talking, and she's being answered by my resident thief up there. She hasn't stolen one yet this year, but I've never seen her go a year without stealing one, so maybe she'll try and steal this dorper. What are you doing, Frank? Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, Frank. He doesn't even care about me. He's going back over by Timber because Timber's in heat. Oh. Baby's up on his feet and now he's looking for food. They got pretty weak legs. On a side note, you can see that some of my older lambs, I'm starting to tag their ears because there's getting to be so many of them out here that it's hard to keep track of. And as soon as I saw that this dorper was in labor, I knew tagging had to start because dorpers are so similar in appearance most of the time. So if you look at that newborn right there, you can see the mostly white, black head and shoulders. That's pretty common for dorpers. And so if you guys remember all the times you've seen the other dorper lambs, and even the two that were born just a few days ago, that dorper gene's pretty strong on how it colors the babies. And so I had to make sure I tagged those two firstborn dorpers. The two born a couple days ago are a little bit young yet, so I'm not going to tag them just yet. I'll probably come back out here in another few days and I'll tag those two. I get my gloves on, I'm losing the feeling of my fingers. There's Timber just watching me. I think I'll keep it zoomed out just a little bit like this. That way you guys can see all the other lambs coming by to check it out. Baby's up on his feet again. I think we may have an ewe lamb there. I'm not seeing any testes in between his legs. So I'm thinking we might have another dorper ewe lamb, which is good. I'm wanting to grow the dorper flock a little bit yet. So she might end up being one to stick around. See her trying to find a source of milk, and she was just sucking on a tuft of hair. Oh, she's getting close. She's getting close. She's still just a little bit high. See, Mama's starting to push that bag out a little bit. So either we're about to have another one coming or she's about to push out the placenta and be done. Hopefully she's got another one in there. The second one, in my experience, usually comes a little bit easier than the first. So we'll see. You can see baby's still in there looking. And she's got it. Baby's getting some colostrum now. Mama letting her suck is usually an indication that she's done. But we're going to hang out and see. She's still got a bit of a belly on her, so there might be another one in there yet. On that note, I guess I'll stop recording for now, and if another one comes, I'll shoot another video. Until the next time, shalom everybody.